Hey, welcome back to the series that we're doing on folklore. I've been going track by track to see if I can find a deeper meaning within each of the songs. Today we're on track 15, which is titled Peace. Before we get started, I did want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching this series. I did just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which I don't take that lightly, and I'm really appreciative to the people that are watching this. Um, it has been a really fun, creative thing for me, and I'm glad that the people that are watching are enjoying this series as well. I try to think about something that I can do to maybe like commemorate the 100 subscribers, and I recently realized that Taylor Swift does have a Disney Plus special on the album Folklore, so I thought about maybe watching that once I get to the end of this album because we only have 2 tracks left. So I did make a community post for the first time. I'm not sure how interactions really work with that, but I did put it up to a vote to see if people would be interested in watching that because it would be kind of a longer video than what I typically post. But if you're interested in that, just let me know. If not, it's all good. But let's just get into Peace.
A coming of age is come and gone. Suddenly this summer it's clear. I never had the courage of my convictions, as long as danger is near. And it's just around the corner, darling, 'cause it lives in me. No, I can never give you peace.
Okay, so the first lyrics of this song is Our coming of age has come and gone. Suddenly this summer it's clear. I've never had the courage of my convictions as long as danger is near. And it's just around the corner, darling, because it lives in me. No, I can never give you peace. Coming of age makes me think of a coming of age story, which is kind of self explanatory, but it's about a younger character going through a very monumental point in their life in which it kind of alters the direction of their life based on a decision that they've made, in a sense. That makes me think is that the people that this song is about are past that point. They maybe aren't teenagers anymore. They're full grown adults making adult decisions, and they're saying that our time to maybe not know how life will unfold is kind of over, and it's time to maybe be a little bit more serious in the decisions that they make. With the next line about the courage of my convictions as long as danger is near, that kind of makes me think that the person knows what they want, but they are maybe too afraid to go after what they want in a sense of there's dangers around, so maybe they're going to choose the safe options rather than doing what they actually desire. And then the last line really just says, No, I can never give you peace. That just kind of says that something about them, they kind of know that whatever they do will not make this person feel safe in a sense. But we might have to just listen to a little bit more to get a little bit more context out of that.
But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If your cascade ocean wave blues come, all these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace?
So that chorus had a lot of information in it as well. But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm if your cascade ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. Devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? The fire and then the ocean wave blues makes me think of sadness, to where this person is saying that their love is strong, and even with the waves of depression or just negative things about their relationship come, that they are going to be able to maybe withstand the problems that come along with their relationship. And then it kind of goes into, no, I can never give you peace. So maybe it's trying to say that the blues and all the problems that are associated with their relationship is directly caused by the other person. And then one other line is just, you got a friend in me, that just makes me think of Toy Story, but I don't think that really has anything to do with the song.
Your integrity makes me seem small. You paint dreamscapes on the wall. I talk shit with my friends. It's like I'm wasting your honor. with you for the fences, sit with you in the trenches, give you my wild, give you a child, give you the silence that only comes when two people understand each other, family that I chose, now that I see your brother as my brother.
Every verse of the song seems like it has so much information in it. Your integrity makes me seem small. You paint dreamscapes on the wall. I talk shit with my friends. It's like I'm wasting your honor. That kind of makes me think that the narrator or the singer or Taylor Swift is maybe trying to say that she's undeserving of the love in this relationship, or just doesn't feel adequate in their relationship, because she's saying that she can never give this person peace, and that this person seems like they do everything right. They have this integrity, they paint dreamscapes, they have dreams, and all she does is talk shit with her friends and waste that person's honor. So it's kind of seeming like it's saying that they're undeserving of that love. But then it goes into the line that says, you know that I'd swing with you for the fences, sit with you in the trenches, give you my wild, give you a child, give you the silence that only comes when two people understand each other. Family that I chose, know that I see your brother as my brother. So with that, I still think the person feels undeserving of the love, but they're saying that despite all of the negative efforts, they're still going to be there for this person. They're still going to sit in the trenches, which sit in the trenches makes me think of like an ally. Like they are going to be there for the rough times, maybe even give you a child, maybe just be ready to settle down with this person. And then also how their families become one, in a sense that kind of thinks of marriage, but she's still asking, is that enough? That despite all of the things that she can provide or do for this person, it's still feeling inadequate.
Is it enough? But there's robbers to the east, clowns to the west. I'd give you my sunshine, give you my best, but the rain is always gonna come if you're standing with me.
Robbers to the east, clowns to the west. I'd give you my sunshine, give you my best, but the rain is always gonna come if you're standing with me. With that line, it's kind of making me think that it's maybe a topic of being a celebrity. I think I've mentioned this in a couple of different songs, but I think Taylor Swift really has an issue with balancing her life as a celebrity. I think I did mention in an Anti-Hero of how she was trying to humanize herself, but this one makes me think of like someone getting in a relationship with Taylor Swift, or even being associated with Taylor Swift, probably can't escape Taylor Swift. Because I would assume that if you are remotely attached to her, your life becomes her in a sense. And it's not her doing necessarily, but like press, paparazzi, just again, being associated with this person probably comes with its own challenges. And she's saying that no matter what she does in the relationship, there's still going to be these like external forces that might hurt the relationship in a sense.
But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If you cascade, ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for your secret. The devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace?
I really liked how the song ended with would it be enough if I could never give you peace like multiple times, because it really just brings home the point that this person is pleading to the other person, saying like, is this enough? Like, will my efforts still be enough to keep this relationship alive? And I think it's a really vulnerable point of view to have whenever these types of things happen to you. But that was the end of Peace. I do think that this was probably one of my favorite tracks on this album. I definitely want to go back and listen to this one again. We only have one track after this one, so I'm really excited to kind of sit down with the songs again and decide what will be like my personal ranking of the album. I will probably post that on this channel as well, so feel free to disagree with the ones I like, but this definitely is pretty high up for me so far. But yeah, thanks for watching.